Hello, it's Mark Buchanan here from We Are Fair Trade, and I'd just like to take 3 minutes of your time to explain to you why I believe that fair trade should be an absolute no-brainer for every Christian. There are many causes out there at the moment, aren't they? All designed to grab our attention, our motivation, our money, our behavior, our support. But when I read through the Bible, there's one cause which seems clearly closer to the heart of God than any other, and that's how we treat the poor and needy. And if it's on God's heart, then surely it should be on our heart too. And we should be angry at some of the injustice that we see, particularly in the way that we trade with other parts of the world, which leaves them poor and makes people here very rich. In fact, the reason I started We Are Fair Trade was largely driven by a verse in Proverbs chapter 14, verse 31 that says, "Whoever oppresses the poor shows contempt for their maker, but whoever's kind to the needy honors God." So if we're going to share this anger at the injustice of our trading systems, the question is, how shall we channel that anger? And sadly, at the moment, the default is a violent response, and we're being told that we should be cancelling people and boycotting companies, defacing buildings and tearing down statues. Now, there are different opinions on this out there, but my opinion is that none of those things reflect the heart of Jesus at all. And in fact, I'm minded of Ephesians chapter 4, verse 26, that says, "Be angry and yet do not sin." So if we're not going to respond in a violent way, that only leaves one other mechanism, and that's compassion. I much prefer this way. It's about helping people. It's about supporting them, championing their cause and protecting them in any way that we can. And that's what the fair trade movement was set up to do, primarily targeting people in the global south and helping them trade their way out of poverty rather than being reliant on aid, which they don't want. They just want a chance. Fair trade's so easy that anybody can do it, because really all we're saying is, why don't we take our domestic shopping budget and carefully spend it on products that are produced and sold in ways that will leave more money in the source country and therefore help more people build a better life. So if you'd like to know more about fair trade and the different versions of it that there are, then why not go to www.wearefairtrade.com. You'll find lots of information there and some fantastic fair trade products that you might even want to buy.